some truths about people. It starts to uncover our characters. It's a vehicle to get to know us.
And presumably there's no detective on board.
No, there is no detective. There's an appointed lawyer who's never had a trial before, so we're winging it. But I do appoint my XO to lead the investigation. So the story in the first 2 episodes, especially, it's told through him. He's the vehicle of telling the story, and I help him somewhat here and there. But there's also another reveal along those lines that's pretty interesting. I can't talk about it.
How does the captain deal with the caste system on the ship?
I don't know how to answer that. I don't know how to deal.
I mean, is your crew, is your team, are they part of the caste system? Where do they fall?
Well, my XO is African American. Is that what you mean?
No.
I mean, your whole crew.
They said that there was a caste system that kind of formed over 50 years. And you go on the lower
how do I deal with it? I still don't know how to answer that question. So
well,
sorry.
But the military is a caste system.
How do I deal with it?
Yeah, how do you deal with it?
I don't know. How does anyone deal with that? I'm not sure how to answer that.
Do you know how it started? I mean, it began as obviously a scientific mission with the best and the brightest, and
well, you need on any kind of community or society, you need people you need laborers, I think, and so that's how the caste system started. You had certain people who were delegated to do certain, I guess what we looked at is like more manual labor intensive work, and the upper deck is more of a positions like myself, the captain and the councilman, more political, and so. But in a sense, Philip has married these two in order to describe it. There's also that natural kind of rivalry or looking down upon and animosity to someone who looks like they actually have a better situation or a better life, and somebody who doesn't is not as good as, for lack of a better way of articulating it. So I didn't really know how to answer that question.
You did it.
Okay. So Philip's better equipped to answer that one.
The kids on board the ship?
There are kids in there, yeah.
They said something about the sex being very regulated for having children. How do they decide who has?
It's all like genetically planned. That's a good question for Philip, but there is predetermined of who you're going to marry and who, because you want to, and who you're going to have children with, for reasons that I can't
tell.
It's hard giving interviews for the show because we can't reveal so much, and so it's probably frustrating for you guys as well. But it will all be revealed in the show.
Do you have a Spock-like chief scientist?
He has a character that's not. It's like Spock-ish. It's played Ophelia. It's a character named Ophelia, yeah. But no, this is not Star Trek. There's not aliens.
But you do need a scientist.
And it's played. We have a doctor/scientist. We have two. We have a doctor and a scientist. We do have. It's all covered. Dr. Joy and Andrea's character. She's the doctor's therapist as well.
So can you sum up the show for us? Like, give us a little bite on why we should be watching the show?
It will raise a lot of questions and entertain you at the same time. It's a show for pretty much for everyone. You have everything. It's an intellectual show as well as a very sexy show. I would watch it.
Thank you very much.
It's like an orgy in space. Just kidding.
Thank you so much.
Don't say that. Thank you.